adult dog nuts will immediately, anytime you mention dog attacks on children, the adult dog nuts will immediately talk about how kids are obnoxious, how they are disrespectful. They talk about how kids do things to the dogs that provoke the dogs to attack. They blame the children in order to protect the dog because they value the dog more than the children. This is part of their culture. They will not dare co-sign with the idea that the dog attacked the child because the dog is a dog. We heard the previous story where this woman tried to lie and blame the child, saying that the child went underneath a fence, provoking the dog. Come to find out, the dog actually attacked the boy and tried to drag the boy underneath the fence. We are dealing with a sick, disgusting, demented group of people. This is a true bona fide cult. A predator that is wired towards aggression and bloodshed. They would prefer to blame the child for being attacked by a creature like this. They want to paint a picture of children who misbehave and mistreat the dogs. And they project the attack as the dog getting fed up and retaliating against the child. Very sick scenario. This is one of the most inhumane, subhuman, disgusting traditions among these sick dog nuts. How have they been allowed to get away with this for so long? Right? It is beyond me. Children learn from their parents. If the child treats a dog like a toy, it is because the parents treat the dog like a toy, like property. The act of purchasing and owning a dog itself is a way of treating dogs like toys. It removes dogs from their natural environment. These adults indirectly inform children that this is no longer an animal. It is simply a living toy. Animals belong in the wild. They are designed to live in the wild. So it is the parents' fault. The act of leaving animals in the wild where they are designed to live is an act of treating animals like animals. When you purchase an animal and bring it into your home and play with it, this informs the child that he or she is free to play with it as well. That this is not really an animal, it's a toy. And then they blame the children when the children treat this creature like the toy that the parent is treating it like. How can you, as an adult, show blatant disregard for an animal's natural environment? Bring the animal into the child's environment. The home is the child's natural environment. It's the child's environment that's being invaded by an alien. How can you do that and expect the child to respect the animal as an animal? And that's exactly what these crazy, deranged people do. This article says, never leave your pet in innocent child unattended. You may have seen these articles where they try to instruct dog owners on ways that they can prevent dog attacks. In each of these types of articles, they project the idea that the children do something to deserve being attacked. It says, surely you have seen and heard about a few cases in which a pet bit a child and the parents have no idea why it happened. There is a simple solution to this. Always have both in your sight. Simple. Your pet may not deliberately bite a child, but it may be more of an instinctive reaction to a child doing something the dog simply doesn't like. End quote. As if the dog is the rightful owner of the home. As if the dog is the true offspring of the adults in the home. This article is titled, Why Dogs Attack Children. And as always, they project kids as evildoers who harm the innocent dogs. And the dogs simply get fed up and attack. Fed up with being mistreated. It says, quote, before an attack, the dog sends us a series of warning signals, calming signals, such as showing their teeth or growling. All this tells us that the dog feels uncomfortable enough to attack. These physical